Alright, what's your name?
My name's Brock Boderbrode. I'm from Grand Haven, Michigan, and this is my story. Alright, so it was a Saturday, it was beautiful outside. It's about middle of the day, and I was sitting at home and my friend texted me and he was like, hey, let's go cruise. And I was like, hey, why not? It's a beautiful day. So I grabbed my board, headed down to where they were, and we were talking about going down this one street, down one of the main roads in Grand Haven. It's a really nice road to cruise on, so we're like, hey, let's go. So we start heading up the hill, we're cruising on every hill, and we stop going on like the main road, and we start going on like other hills that we thought would be fun to ride. So what we did was basically ride down the road and look for other hills. So on the road we were on, we passed a lot of landmarks like the cemetery. So we went into the cemetery, and I consider myself a pretty good boarder. I mean, board I have it's a penny board. I mean, they're well made. I'm pretty good at it, so I didn't have any trouble. So the two guys I was with, they were on their cruisers, and they're all right. I mean, I consider myself one of the better ones of the group. And yeah, so we went through the cemetery and we were bombing all the hills. I was having a good time. It was an easy day. So we got basically warmed up, and we were going to continue on our route, and we passed this opening to the on the road we were on. There was an opening to the like cottages on the road. So I knew about a hill within those cottages that would be really awesome to go down. So I haven't seen the hill in probably over 5 years, and when I went down the hill like then, I was on a bike, so I've never even gone down the hill on a board. We rolled back there, and instantly when I was riding up, the hill was huge. It was probably as narrow as a golf cart path, maybe even a little bit bigger. It was really steep, and it's midsummer here, and the tree cover is really dense, so we really couldn't see the rollout at all. So I kind of went off my instinct and memory, and kind of blew up in my face, because when I went down the hill, I have a stance where I'm a solid stance. So it's basically I have my 2 feet planted on my board, and I'm going down the hill really fast. I'm probably getting above 20 miles an hour at this point, and I have to slow down somehow. So what I do is get my 2 feet, switch my front foot so it's facing forward, and put my back foot down to create friction and to make me stop. Well, at this point I was going way too fast, so I instantly speed wobble. I hop right back into my stance and continue my run because I just have to stick it out. At this point I don't even know where the runoff is. I don't even know where I'm going. And I get to the bottom of the hill and I see the 90-degree left turn I have to make, and I just know, it just hits me like a brick wall. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna crash and really hurt myself. And I kind of just prepared for the worst. I went into the turn. I'm a goofy foot rider, so I turned to my toe edge, and basically the next thing I know, I was on the ground. This is the gnarly hill that I crashed on.
This is the first time you've seen this since the accident?
Yes.
Alright, let's go check it out. Dude, you can't even see the rollout. Like, you were pretty much going down a blind hill. What do you think about, like, were you like, what do you think about this?
Alright, from looking down the hill right now, you can't even see the rollout. Steep hill, gnarly fall, man. Let's see where I fell, because I broke my glasses somewhere down there.
So Brock, seeing this hill now, what do you think?
Looks easy. No. I see exactly where I fell. Yep, I came down here, right here, got speed wobbles. Right there, it's the sand, right in the light right there. Turned, caught, oh fuck.
This is where it happened?
Oh yeah.
Right here?
Yep. So, I landed over here. Damn.
So we ran down the hill, and he's standing up talking to this guy. I'm like, oh, he's fine. And then I realized that blood's coming down from his head. So I go up to Brock, I'm like, dude, you need to get home. And at this point, I was kind of worried. Like, you don't see that in your average, fall. Like, I've hit my head pretty hard too, but never anything like this.
Alright, so after the crash, I'm all bloodied up, and everybody I saw that day told me to go to the hospital. My mom scared me by saying I needed to get stitches, so I was like, I'm not a big doctor fan, so I asked her, hey, what's the procedure like? And she's like, they'll probably have to shave your head. I kind of looked in the mirror, and I'm kind of narcissistic. I'm like, this is just too gorgeous of hair to have to be shaved off. So that was really the main reason I didn't go to the hospital. So I basically sat on a couch for 6 hours with a towel on my head, pressing up against my head wound that just didn't stop bleeding. I ended up having a concussion. Both of my elbows were, oh my god, gone. I have a huge road rash going from like my lower back, about my middle back, around there, and everything was burning because I basically fell off my board, hit the ground, and slid. So I have a gash. Oh, yeah, the physical damage isn't the worst. It's like the mental damage of it all, because I'm just scared to go down a hill now. So. My name's Brock Bedrosian, and that was my story.
In the morning calm, you don't need to act that by. And in the morning calm, you don't